In the beginning, you laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you remain. Psalm 102 verses 25 to 26. Who created God? It's a question that challenges both believers and skeptics alike. Join our channel for more intriguing explorations of faith and philosophy. Let's dive right into it. The question of God's creation is one that has puzzled humanity for centuries. Many people ask, if everything has a cause, then what caused God? It's a fair question and one that deserves a thoughtful response. So, let's explore this together. First, let's talk about the necessity of an eternal entity. Have you ever considered the concept of an infinite regress? Imagine a line of dominoes falling one after the other. Each domino falls because the one before it knocked it over. But what if there was no first domino? The chain would never begin. This is what philosophers call an infinite regress, an endless chain of causes with no starting point. To understand why an infinite regress is problematic, let's think about the nature of time and causality. If every event in the universe has a cause, then there must be an initial cause that started everything. Otherwise, we would be stuck in an endless loop with no beginning. This leads us to the conclusion that there must be an eternal force, an uncaused cause, that initiated the existence of the universe. Could this eternal force be what we refer to as God? Now, let's consider the universe itself. Modern science provides compelling evidence that the universe is not eternal. Studies show that the universe is expanding and has a finite amount of energy. This suggests that the universe had a beginning, the Big Bang. If the universe had a beginning, it cannot be eternal. Something outside of the universe, something eternal, must have caused it to come into existence. This leads us back to the concept of an eternal God. The Bible offers a perspective on this. In Psalm 90 verse 2, it says, "Before the mountains were born or you brought forth the whole world, from everlasting to everlasting you are God." This suggests that God is not bound by time. He is eternal, existing before the universe and will continue to exist after it. But why must God be uncreated? Let's explore this further. If God were created, then whatever created God would be the true eternal entity. This would continue until we arrive at an uncaused cause, an entity that has always existed and is the source of everything else. The Christian belief is that this entity is God. This idea might be challenging to grasp, so let's break it down with an analogy. Think of time as a book. We live within the pages of this book, experiencing time sequentially from one page to the next. God, however, is the author of the book. He is outside of the pages, able to see the beginning, middle, and end all at once. This is why God can be eternal and uncreated. He is not bound by the limitations of the universe he created. Another question that arises is, why can't the universe be eternal? As mentioned earlier, scientific evidence suggests that the universe had a beginning. The second law of thermodynamics states that the universe is running out of usable energy. If the universe were eternal, it would have already exhausted all its energy. Therefore, the universe must have had a starting point, implying the necessity of an eternal cause outside itself. Let's discuss the implications of God being outside of time. If God is eternal and outside of time, he is not subject to the same limitations as we are. He can interact with time in ways we cannot comprehend. This might explain miracles and divine intervention. If God is eternal, he can influence events throughout history without being constrained by the sequential nature of time. Moreover, this eternal nature of God opens up the possibility of eternal life for us. According to Christian belief, through Jesus, we can share in this eternal life. Jesus said in John 14 verse 6, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." This suggests that by following Jesus, we can transcend the limitations of our temporal existence and enter into eternal life with God. Do you have questions about this topic? How do you reconcile the concept of an eternal God with your understanding of the universe? Let's continue this discussion in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and engage with you further on this profound subject. In conclusion, the question of who created God is deeply philosophical and theological. It challenges us to think beyond our limited understanding of time and existence. By exploring the necessity of an eternal entity, the finite nature of the universe, and the biblical claims of God's eternity, we can begin to appreciate the concept of an uncreated God. This exploration not only enriches our faith but also encourages us to seek deeper understanding and engage in meaningful conversations. Thank you for joining me today on Celestial Chronicles. If you found this discussion intriguing, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more explorations of faith, philosophy, and science. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking the truth.